Moon. Let's get into this Leo full moon, okay, you guys? We're going to talk about all the corresponding elements for Leo, for your Leo ritual. Leo is ruled by the sun, okay? Leo is a fire sign. The body parts that Leo represent are the heart, the arteries, and let's see what else. I want to make sure I don't leave out anything. Oh, and the back and spine, which is really important. And it's really important right now to stretch your back. If you are having any back pain, I would suggest that you stretch your back. The Leo rules the back, the spine. So it's important right now to stretch your back, you guys. After I get done with this video, it reminded me that I need to stretch my back for real, for real. And I'm not even in pain, but just because I know we're in the Leo full moon, it is representation of the back, the heart, the arteries. Of course, I'm going to stretch. Why not? I want to get in the flow of things, okay? I think certain stretches can get you into this type of theme if it's working with stretches that are the same placement as that zodiac sign. So we know Leo is the spine, so okay, back stretches are going to be really important with this full moon. Now, Leo, I said, is the fire sign. Leo's flower is sunflower. Leo's flower is sunflower. And Leo's color is orange. Leo's color is orange. Leo's stones are citrine, pyrite, tiger's eye is like a really popular one. Carnelian and red jasper, black onyx, red tiger eye. Herbs that are Leo herbs associated with Leo, of course, we said sunflower. Well, it's a flower, but I mean seeds, sunflower seeds. I guess you could say that's an herb. St. John's wort. St. John's wort is in the Leo family, and chamomile. Chamomile is another herb of Leo. Okay. And rosemary is too. Rosemary is too. And there's some more. I'm just telling you guys my favorite herbs for Leo. For your ritual, you can use with whatever Leo herb any herb that corresponds with Leo that you want. That's your favorite. I'm just throwing examples out there to you that are popular and common. You can do your own research and just go for whatever resonates with you, or go for whatever's at your home, which you can find handy. Sandalwood is another plant of Leo, so that's why you see these sandalwood incense here. Now, all the stuff that I got here, like for instance, this incense is specifically made just to burn during the ritual. I don't need it. I can burn any incense that I have. I have nag chapa, lavender, all the. My favorite one is the good luck one. I have all that, but of course, I'm going to burn the incense that smells like a plant that I know that Leo is corresponding with, and that's sandalwood. So I just wanted to use an example of during these full moons, you just want to get handy that whatever you have on hand, whatever represents that zodiac, and that's what you're going to use. Okay, and then I also put out my ancestor money. I'm going to be burning my ancestor money on the full moon because it's a great time to any new moon, full moon. It's a great time to burn ancestor monies. If you have lost loved ones passed away, this would be really important. All you do is just write their name on here and burn it. It's very simple. I do not recommend any children doing this without a parent's supervision. So anything that I say on here, do not go playing with fire. This is something that you would need to do if you are a child, if you're under the age of 18, if you're still living at home with your parents, you need to ask permission. So do not get to touching anything or doing anything without your parents' permission. Okay. So you would, and then you can even actually put some oil on this paper too, like, maybe rub it. You don't want to soak this thing like it's lighter fluid of oil in there, okay? You just want to put a little bit, you maybe just rub it on here and burn it. You don't have to, you can. I always burn somewhere near where I know where there's water at, just in case the fire gets out of control. That's why it's important to do this supervised if you're a child. Okay, so I gave you guys the what body parts it represents. I gave you the stones. I'm going through this fairly quickly, guys. Normally these videos are lengthy, but it's not a new moon in Leo. It's only a full moon, so I just want to touch on it a little bit. Um, I will do a full moon or new moon in Leo when in August sometime, and we could go down this ritual and really get specific. Remember, Aquarius that's the new moon phase. So now that the moon is at 100%, which it'll be at 100% on the 6th on February 6th of 2023. So I don't know when you're reading or when you're watching this, but February 6th of 2023, you'll be in the full moon of Leo, and then the moon will go out of Leo and it'll go back into it's Aquarius theme, but it's gonna go into it's a Pisces with Virgo. But you have to learn how the moon works, okay? The moon is always moving. So anytime that the new moon is in anytime the moon is in a new moon phase, whichever that zodiac sign is at, where that moon is at, because the moon is moving like out of every sign every 2 to 3 days. It's moving out of every sign. So when the new moon hits, if it happens to be in Aquarius, then it's Aquarius new moon. If it has to be in Aries, it's an Aries new moon. It happens to be in Taurus, it's a Taurus new moon, etc. It goes like that. It goes in order. It goes consecutively by the zodiac, like, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, etc., Virgo. It goes on and on and on. It goes like that. So it's very interesting when you get into the new moons how every time the new moon phase is at a new moon, it's at the consecutive sign at that time. So basically is what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you, the new moon's in Leo, but the day after that, it's gonna be in Virgo. But if you've been watching my videos, not to confuse you guys, but remember I told you if you guys want to get rid of anything, now that the moon has became full, it's now gonna be in a waning phase, and in the waning phase the moon is getting smaller, and that's when you can release things out your life. And remember, since the new moon was in Aquarius represents friendships, fame, things of that nature. Go back and watch the Aquarius new moon video if you don't know what Aquarius represents. But those items, those things that the Aquarius represents, it would enhance it if you wanted to get rid of it in between the 6th and I believe until the February 22nd. I think that's the next new moon is on the 22nd, I believe, or the 20th, somewhere over there. So for this period, you can get rid of anything you want, but I'm trying to tell, I don't want to contradict myself. I want you guys to understand, even though the moon is moving into Virgo after the 6th of January, and then it's going to move into the next sign, but it's still going to be themed under Aquarius because Aquarius was the new moon. Just don't forget that. Anytime it's in the new moon for the next 30 days, that's the theme of that moon. Yes, when it gets into full moon, it goes opposite to where the sun is at, but it goes back into its transiting phase where it's transiting out of every sign, but it's still new moon themed in Aquarius. If you guys have any questions, I don't want to keep talking about it. Y'all go ahead and hit me with an email. You can comment below, etc., etc. Get in contact with me. And if you guys need any more information about that, because I'll help break it down more. Anyway, all right, let's tap in. So let's talk about, I love Leo moon. Like Leo moon. Leo full moon is going to be about love, okay? Let me tell you all the aspects that Leo represents. Let's break it down. You guys, I know you guys love when this song, The Sunflowers. Every time, this is like a synchronicity out of this world. I just looked down and it said sunflowers. It was another time that I did this, and it was a synchronicity. I forgot what I was saying, and I looked down at the phone, and it was that on there, so... I love synchronicities. Y'all need to look out for those in your day. Any day that you see something that you're talking about, that someone says it on the TV or somebody says it next to you, or for something you've been thinking about and it appears and all this stuff, that is the universe letting you know that you're in line, you're in sync, you're in tune, you're on the right path. So pay attention to the synchronicities, the signs and the symbols. Okay? So let me tap in with y'all and let me go ahead and deliver to you guys. Oh, I have no idea where my music stopped. I want to deliver to you guys. Okay. I gave you guys the herbs. Now we're going to get into all the things of Leo. Let's go. So, Leo, if the moon is in Leo, it is a great time to manifest spells for love, romance, dating, children, creativity, fun, self expression, play, vacation, leisure, investments, and speculation. Investments and speculation, I guess, things that you are trying to hypothesize, if that's a word, of what to invest in. It's a good time. They're selling a home at good profit. Queens and kings, hello. Aristocracy, big rituals, awards and recognition, pride and personal pride. Leo rules play, fine arts for naming a child, theater, being a hostess, parties, fun, celebrations, hobbies, games, lovers, love, romance, gambling, speculation, showing off, warm-hearted, cheering up, loyalty from others, both giving and getting, chivalry, clowning around, amusement, doing it with style, risk-taking, investing, stocks and bonds. So what I know, what Leo means to me, Leos are, to me, the leaders. They're the lion. Let's talk about their symbol for one. Leos are the lion. They're like, the lion is like the biggest animal in the animal kingdom. Hello. So lions are like really fiery energy. They're really bossy because they're leaders. They like to lead people. They have the agility and ability to lead. So they're leaders. So we're discussing what Leo represents so we can wrap our brain around what you want to manifest with this Leo full moon. I just gave you everything that Leo's about. If it's leadership in love, if it's just love, if it's just children, if it's just investing, if it's any of the things that I named, go back and replay this video if you hear that list again. Don't be afraid to hit that button, that 10-second button, and go back and just listen to what I just said. I'll be doing that. I'll be like, wait a minute, what that girl said? Let me go back, because I watch so many people, and I just love the information that I get and receive, and I throw it back and jot it down. That's just me, though. Anyway, so definitely let's lock in whatever you want to manifest. So what you're going to do is, what you want to manifest with this Leo moon, and this is going to be a strong energy because it's Leo. And Leo is the lion, so this energy on this moon is going to be pretty impactful. I wonder, is it one of these moons is going to be the strongest? I think it is when the moon is in Leo, it's the strongest. But I'll let you guys know. I'll double check that information. But one of the moons, it has the strongest energy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Leo. So I'm going to name what I want to bring in out of that list. Like, there's so many things that's on that list that I really want to just go ahead and set my intentions for, so I can be in the flow of this. So I can remove any blocks if there is any blocks in any of these things. So I'm just going to write my intention here. I'm going to write that thing that I liked on here. Okay. All right. Hold on. I got quite a few things. Hello. But I'm going to put the most important ones. All right. And then I wrote that down. And as you guys know, I like to sage my candle. And I left my lighter over there, guys. I'm gonna have to go grab my lighter. I'm gonna have to squeeze out here and grab my lighter. But you'll see, I'm not gonna light it. You guys will just see it lit in the reading video that I'm gonna do after this. So yes, that's all that good stuff. And I initial my initials on the bottom. Now I have this here. I've been smudging my home with it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this to smudge the smoke. To smudge my candle to just cleanse it. This has nothing but it's like charcoal, and it has myrrh, and then it has this resin for angels. So yes, I put that on there, bam. That's got my candle nice and fresh. So now what I'm gonna do is I have this chamomile oil. We did discuss that one of the herbs for Leo is chamomile. So I'm just using this oil. If you don't have an oil that's for Leo, go ahead and just use some olive oil or something, any oil. You got to remember, I have all the ingredients because now I know to have all the ingredients handy, but it was a time where I had to improvise. So do not be afraid to improvise if you have to, because it was a point where I had nothing and I had to work with what I got, and now I got everything I need. But I remember the times where I didn't recognize my power and I had to improvise, and now I'm just in the flow. I'm in the flow now. But better believe, you guys, it takes time. It takes time to practice it, to want to get every ingredient. Seeing some results make you want to go get all the stuff. Let me make sure I got a whole pack of oils, a whole pack of, I love this brand here. They're not sponsoring, nobody sponsored me, by the way. These are the brands that I just gravitate to. But this is organic herbs. And so the herb that I'm rolling on here is St. John's wort. Remember, St. John's wort was another herb. I could have put chamomile on there. I could put sunflower on there. Let's talk about this spiritual bath, though, that I'm about to do. This spiritual bath that I'm about to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this St. John's wort in there. I'm going to put some chamomile oil. I'm going to put a lot of salt. At least, and I kid you not, I want to put at least a pound in it. Literally, I want a lot of salt. Sometimes I use the pack of salt that you get from, what's the salt in the blue thing? It's Dr. Teal's. I use a pack of that, but sometimes that's not enough. I'll use regular, real sea salt, from the Whole Foods store or Sprouts. I'll go and get at least 3 pounds, 2 or 3, 4 pounds of sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. But I recently just been getting the pure salt, and I put that in that tub. And then I put, and that right there, what that's going to do, that's going to cleanse your energy. That's going to have your energy just even if you just put that in some oil, or just the salt alone going to wash your energy. It's going to do something. It's going to do something. But the thing about everything it is that you do, whether it's a ritual, whether it's cooking at home, whether it's going to work, doing whatever it is that you got to do, it's about your intention. So the more intention that you put in it, the more you're going to get out of it. So same thing with this, same thing with your spiritual bath. So yes, the sea salt, the oil, some of these herbs, some flowers, some rose petals from Africa. Hello. This brand, they sell it. I love them because they go across the world and they get these herbs. Oh, they go everywhere. And all these herbs, they're all organic and they all come from all over the world. They got roses from Africa. That brand does. You got to check them out. I'll leave them in the description box. Organic. So I'll put that in my tub. And I have like when it's time to get all that stuff out, I kind of like strain it. Like I don't just I don't want to clog my pipes or nothing. So I work it out that way or what you can do is you can get like a silk cloth or something like that, like something silk, and you could like make like almost like a cheese cloth, I guess they would call it, and you could just put all the herbs in there. And you can just throw that in the tub too. So now you don't have loose herbs. Y'all already know how I am. I am a woman. I'm really womanly, but I'm like earthy. So I enjoy it most of the times with the herbs being loose. Okay. Yeah, that's me. I like it like that. Like I make my own like bath ingredients and stuff. So anyway, I'm just giving you guys, I'm keeping it real so you guys can know how to really cleanse yourself and really utilize this new moon and this full moon energy to get you in your zone, to get you where you need to really be in the flow of where the universe is at, what the energies around us is in, what the cosmos are in. Once you get in tune with like the cosmos, then you know now you're already, you know, God already designed this to be who we are, but how about to make it easier on everything involved, just spirit and God and ourselves, if we get in the flow of things. And that's how I look at it. Like I think that's a good decision, a good choice, a good decision to get in the flow. So yeah, so you see that I got that herb, so you can put all your favorite herbs and you can rub it in your candle, and then or you can put this stuff in your bath. Oh, you know what else I put in my bath too? Do not forget. And I had to go get some of this stuff. The it's cologne, but it's called. I got a bottle of it right there. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. It's in a bottle. It's called. I got it up there too, and I like putting that in my bath. I gotta have. It's the Florida water. The Florida water. I put that Florida water in my bath. Yes, the Florida water. What else do I put it in? Oh, I put my candles. I put my stones in the bath. That's another important thing too. I love putting the corresponding stones, the corresponding stones that are corresponding to the moon we're in at that time. If it's a full moon or a new moon, I love to put those stones in the water too. Yes, because you know you can drink with, you know, if you clean them really good, you can drink with these stones. So why not put them in your body when you're washing them too? Where you're not washing, because this is not a bath. Okay, first of all, let me break this all the way down. Something led me to say this. The bath is not a bath to wash. When I say spiritual bath, I don't know what everybody else's definition of a spiritual bath is. But this spiritual bath is to spiritually cleanse you. So we're not using soap. There should not be any soap in your bath, period. Like that, no soap, no bubble. If you put bubble bath in it, it's going to ruin it. This is like a elixir, a human body elixir that you're not even drinking it. So I don't want to say elixir because elixir is something you drink, but this is like a brine. This is like how you would brine a turkey or brine some food. Like you're literally creating a human brine to get to remove from your body or juice your body up with these elements that you're using. And even though I broke it down, I'm gonna break y'all down. If y'all still here, I'm gonna break something else down for you. If you are using the St. John's wort, and St. John's wort is a Leo herb. Also, if we're thinking about alchemy, we're thinking about, it's called grimoire. I want you guys to look up the term Grimoire. What that is, it's every herb having its own element that brings a certain energy in. So we're using this as a Leo herb, but let me tell you what it represents. It can be St. John's wort can be used to protect against a wide range of negative influences and inspire courage. Traditionally, it has been used to ward off evil and for purification in the home. St. John wort is known as a power herb that can inspire an infusion of energy when feeling tired or drained. So this is that herb. So not only is it, and doesn't that sound funny, because it says it's an herb infusion of energy when feeling tired or drained. This is a Leo herb. What did I say? Leos are leaders. Leos are always dealing with people. So for them to have a herb that is a fusion, it's for people who need more energy. That's something a Leo would need. So no wonder why it corresponds to Leo. And you know what I'm gonna do? I am feeling led to do this too, and this is what I do. So I have myrrh in here. I have a charcoal in here. And this is gonna be a little hot, so I don't want to. Oh man, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want to mess up my card, but wait a minute, I got something right here. I'm gonna try to grab it. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna burn a little bit of this too, so we can smell it. I should have put that I took off my hands in there, but I preserve. I don't know why I do that. I hate waste is what I mean by I preserve. I don't like waste of anything. It could be just the smallest thing. I hate waste. I don't like litter. It's pretty hot, guys. I got that St. John's wort burning up in here. Hello. Yes, bring it in these Leo vibes. Thank you for tapping in with me. So y'all already know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna burn this candle. I'm gonna do that when I start this reading. Y'all go ahead and tap into this reading. I'm asking 5 questions for I'm gonna do 5 piles, 5 questions, and 5 questions each, and some oracles, and we're gonna see what to expect. Okay, we're gonna, with this new Leo full moon, what to look out for. Not this new Leo full moon, but with this full moon in Leo. With this new moon teacher, full moon in Leo video. Let's go. Thank you for tapping in, you guys. I hope I covered everything. But I went ahead and burnt that, and I'm in the zone. We in the Leo zone, and I encourage you guys, every new moon and full moon, you get in the zone of that zodiac, and that's what the ritual is all about. The ritual is all about getting in the zone. The bath is all about brining your body. Like I said, that's used for more energy. So how are we going to use this herb for more energy? I'm going to put it in my bath. If I have some St. John's wort tea, I haven't used those herbs for tea, but I can get some St. John's wort tea and drink that. I could burn it. I could smell it. Come on now. And that's what I mean. Let's embody the energy of where that moon is at, because if that moon can grow crops, you think that it doesn't do anything else? You think that it's not rotating out of 12 zodiacs, out of 12 want to say wraps around the galaxy, like it's moving and moving and moving and moving. It's going around. This moon is moving around, and it's giving off energies. And people have been doing these rituals, and they do them for things that you couldn't even imagine. And here I am trying to just show the basics of what a lot of people already know, but I'm just going to show you guys and hope that, it helps. And yeah, I'm about to end the video here. Thanks for tapping in with me, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Thumbs this up. Bye.